time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamar. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, you won't just start all the reading. I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am glad that we're here together again. Yes, another week. Many great stories to come. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and I hope that you are well wherever you are. I hope indeed that you had a good weekend, and just thinking of all the different things happening in the world. I hope that just sending love and care and thoughts to everyone that is affected by all the things that have been happening, whether it's the hurricane or so many other things happening. Like we heard about the tragedy in Indonesia at the soccer stadium over this weekend. So just a lot of things happening, but I hope that you had a good weekend. I hope that indeed you and your loved ones are doing well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Glad that we are here together. And today we're talking hugs, and we bring one that is brand new from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And this one is Arthur is coming back to Story Time, and this is Hans, WILHELM, and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN. Both of them been to Story Time before, and this book is called Little Wild Animal Hugs. Oh my goodness, Little Wild Animal Hugs. Get ready for this one, coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And I think this one will be probably one of my most challenging books trying to display for you all because of the way it is created. But a beautiful book indeed, and yes, good one for kids. Play around with and see, especially the younger kids too. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Please, as always, let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you today. Thank you for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate the time that we get to spend together. Do not take it for granted. I do not take it for granted at all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for choosing to start your day and part of your day with us here on Story Time, and I'm excited to be here with you. And this week I'm off work, so feeling good. It's a week off, and just lots of Story Time work in the background, but love it. It keeps me grounded, and it keeps me connected to this wonderful community right here. Thank you so much for joining in. But a wonderful book coming up today. But also, I just wanted to mention too that we have amazing books coming up, all brand new this time, all brand new this week, coming to Story Time. And on Friday, fingers crossed, we might be having a double header. We have our regular story in the morning, but we might also have a guest coming to join us at 11. So we'll keep you posted on that. And just special mention that Audrey L and Audrey W. You remember we had book 1 was out, this one from Carter Higgins, and now we have book 2 that is out. And I just thought I should highlight that one today for you. So book 2, Audrey L and Audrey W. is out. And if you don't remember book 1, go back to the Storytime archives. It is there, and find it as well where you find books. Just thought I should mention that one. I'm trying want to try something new where I will mention some of the books that maybe we won't read or would have read. It's been a while since we read them. Just bring back, highlight them so you can go back and look at those and just bring them to the top of our minds again, because there's so many wonderful books out there. Let's see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Good morning to you, Amanda West. How are you doing today? Glad you're here with us, and you say happy Monday from Sarah and Nathan. Good morning to you in clear and blue skies, Illinois. Well, thank you so much for joining in, and it does sound beautiful indeed. Have yourselves a wonderful day out there. Thank you for being here with us. I am glad that we're here together, and say happy Monday and happy week to all of our Storytime friends. Well, thank you so much. Everybody hears you loud and clear. Thank you for those positive vibes this morning. Happy Monday to each and every one of you joining in Storytime today, and of course joining us whether it's live right now or the recording later on. Yes, positive vibes coming to you from Sarah and Nathan out in blue skied Illinois today, clear and blue skied Illinois. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for being here with us. Good morning to you one more time, Amanda, West, Sarah, and Nathan. Thank you for joining us on Storytime. Good morning to you, Erin and Clara, after school. Chilly in Massachusetts this morning. This will be our first 4 here after moving from Los Angeles. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful time. Please, I hope that you carried all the gear that is needed. I know it can get a little bit, just a tiny bit chillier on that side than in LA. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, Clara, sending you love, sweetheart. I hope that you're having a wonderful time at school. And of course, I hope that you enjoy the story later on when you do join us. Thank you so much. And of course, Erin, sending you high fives, hugs, everything this morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. And of course, Tara McNamara, good morning to you. Thank you for joining in Storytime. Happy 4 out in New England. Thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you as well, Soraya. Good morning. Sticky Spider. Happy Monday, you say. Well, thank you so much for joining in. Are you back from your travels? Thank you for joining us on Storytime. Sharon Lungo, thank you for the updates. Been loving following the updates and seeing what you all were up to. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Today, we're all about hugs here on Storytime. Yes, double whatever we always bring this time. Oh, maybe triple, quadruple, octuple that. Many hugs coming your way today. This one is called Little Wild Animal Hugs. And this one is written by Hans, WILHELM, and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN. I love that name, Wednesday KIRWAN. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Please get ready, get comfortable, get cozy, as we'll be getting started with our story very, very shortly. Good morning to you, Braylon and Chad, and of course Pamela Courtney. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and I hope that you did have a lovely weekend out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Thank you so much for joining in, and yes, sending you hugs, and more hugs coming your way in our book today. Please get comfortable, get cozy, go get what you need right now so you can come back and make this Storytime experience even better. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll be right back after this short break. Join me on the other side. Thank you for being here, friends, and I hope that you do enjoy the story that we have for you this morning. Thank you for being here with us.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Thank you, Zetta Elliott, out in Illinois as well. Yes, prolific poet, prolific author, and just, powerful books that reflect so many of our lives. And I hope that you all get a chance at one point to read through Zetta Elliott's work. Of course, just recently, we had A Place Inside of Me that was read so graciously by Chad, and of course we did read it here again earlier on. But Do check out those readings. Wonderful indeed. Thank you so much for being here. All right, here we go. Our story for today. Little wild animal hugs. Oh my. And what we'll be doing today is pairing up these little animals as they hug. Oh, love it. It's warming my heart already. Hans Wilhelm, written by Hans Wilhelm, illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN, and of course, reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco, brand new. Here we go. Who are our first huggers? Up! Oh, yes, indeed. When these wild animal pals hug, here's what they say. Oh. What do they say indeed? Well, chitter chatter. Oh my goodness. How about a seal? What do they say? Splish splash hug. Oh my. Do you want a splish splash hug? No? Maybe a chitter chatter? Well, let's look at the next pair of hugs. Oh my goodness. And the good thing too with this one, you can pair up any of them like that. Like you can go like that. But I will, just because of time, I will go on to the different pairs on each spread. But here we go. But you can always try the many different permutations that this book allows. Oh my goodness. What about crocodile? What does they say? What do they say? Oh, chomp, chomp, hug. Oh. Does that sound like a delicious hug or what? A chomp, chomp, hug. I want one of those this morning. Chomp, chomp, hug. How about this one? A powerful hug, it sounds like. Raw, raw hug. Oh my goodness. How would that look like? A raw, raw hug. Chomp, chomp, hug. Oh, so cozy. Yes. What's the next one? What do you think it'll be? Oh my goodness, we have another one. Let's see. What's our next pair? Well, we do have a prickly hug. Oh my goodness, porcupine. Prickly hug. How about this one? Oh, did you say this was your favorite, Chad? This one, stinky hug. Oh my, wee. Oh my goodness, stinky hug. But we also have one, prickly hug. Oh my goodness. I never thought prickly would sound so cute. Prickly hug. Yes. Who's next pair? What do you think? Who are our next pair of huggers here on story time? Let's see. Oh my goodness, we have panda bear. Oh my goodness, and this one is a cuddle hug. Oh, doesn't get any softer than that. Cuddle hug. Oh, what about rhinoceros? Oh, rumble hug. I love that too. Oh yes, rumble hug. Cuddle hug. What else do they say? Who else is in there? Let's see the next partners. Can you guess? Well, here's partner one. Oh my goodness. What about the next partner on this side? Clack hug. I want a clack hug. How about this one? What's the other one? Jump hug. Oh my goodness. A jump hug makes me think of a celebration hug. Or if you haven't seen somebody in a long time, it's like hugging and jumping together. Jump hug. I love it. Click. Oh, clack. I'm almost saying click, clack, move. No. Clack, hug. Oh, who are the next pair? You know who the next pair? Oh, get ready for this one. Oh, get ready. I guarantee you this will be the best one. Elephants love to hug too. Did you know that? elephants love to hug too. Oh, but you know what? Oh, I saved my biggest hug for you. Yes, indeed. I saved my biggest hug for you. Oh. And that is the end of our story. And we can go through all the different combinations in here. I hope that indeed you get to enjoy lots of hugs today and from loved ones. And yeah, go out there and I hope that it is a day full of hugs for you. Join me on the other side of this short break when we're back, just talk about that book a little bit more and of course enjoy our time together. Thank you.
How you doing? This is Jonathan Marshall. I'm author of the books I'll Be Right There, Does It Rain Food, and also on the way, Me and My Kazoo at the Zoo. And you're here with Storytime with Mr. Lamata.
Thank you so much, Jonathan Marshall, indeed joining us for story time. Yes, and many great books are out, including since we've done this, he's had 3 new books. So we'll be trying to update that and bringing you all those here on story time. Do check out Jonathan Marshall at Wrought by John. And you find all those wonderful books. This one today was Little Wild Animal Hugs. Thank you so much for joining in. I think the stinky hug was the best. No, which one did you like? Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate the time that we spent here together. And I hope that indeed you do have a wonderful day full of hugs, full of love. And please remember to, if you have some time, check in on a loved one and send them hugs. You can send them virtual hugs. And just let them know that you care. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Good morning to you, Chris and Mitchell Adams. We're late, but a good morning from sick Bowden and sunny but cold Vermont. Well, Bowden, we hope all our hugs, all our cuddle hugs, jump hugs, all kinds of hugs that we're sending your way help you heal faster. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And of course, Chris is sending you extra hugs as well. Thank you for taking care of Bowden for us as he's not feeling too good. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Absolutely love it. Good to know. Saraya, you say panda hug. Well, there you go. And I hope that you get lots of those today. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that indeed you do find that hug that is just for you today. Yes. And of course, we know that elephant saved the very best one just for you. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This has been Storytime for this week. Brand new book from HANS, WILHELM, and Wednesday KIRWAN. And of course, coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. Bowden, getting all the love there, coming to you from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Braylon and Chad, and of course, Pamela Courtney. Thank you so much. Yes, sending you all those good, positive vibes, good feelings, and hope that you're feeling better soon. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Please do not forget to join in Storytime again tomorrow when we are back with another brand new book from Chronicle Books, and this one is called Big, Bigger, Biggest. Yes, join us for this one and get to enjoy. Yes. Come tomorrow and let us enjoy this one together. Let's find out what it's all about. It's a hefty book for sure. Yes, I feel like my brain will be growing. I felt it grow every time I read this book. It's so heavy. I feel like all that knowledge is just coming in here. Thank you so much for joining in. Join me tomorrow so we can get all the bigger and the biggest information from this book and get to enjoy it together. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Indeed, feel better, Bowden, and Pamela Courtney. Panda hug to Soraya. Yes, indeed. Love it. Yes, keep those hugs coming. Keep those hugs flying all directions. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you all. And if you have work, I hope that it goes well. I hope you enjoy it. If you have school this week, I hope that it is going well indeed, like Clara and everybody else. Wishing you a wonderful day. Bowden, sending you extra love. Hope you heal up quickly. And indeed, hopefully that your week goes well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And if you're like like me, you're enjoying a week off, please get to enjoy it. And I hope that you have a wonderful time. But trust me, we're cooking up more stuff right here for story time. And so a lot coming your way. And just this week, brand new books. We've started on that course. There's a whole lot of new books here that I can't wait to share with you all. Of course, today we kick that off with this one. Oh, beautiful one indeed. Little Wild Animal Hugs. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I will see you again tomorrow when we are back for more Storytime. Hugs from me, and have yourselves a wonderful day. To everybody that was joining in today, Amanda, Wes, Sarah, and Nathan, Tara, McNamara, Clara, Erin, sending you love, Sharon, Lungo, and Soraya, extra love to you too. Thank you so much for joining in. Braylon, Chad, Auntie Pam, and of course, Chris and Mitchell Adams, thank you so much for joining in. And Bolden, we hope that you feel better, buddy. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. To everybody that was here with us, sending you love. And I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing